rugby training a few days ago. I managed to get a detached bicep, which sucks, as you can see. Got MRI on Wednesday. Doesn't seem to be a lot of pain, but they're just going to see if they can reattach it. However, just because I've got an injury doesn't mean that the world stops. So I'm going to go through a few bits just to see what I can do training wise. I'm going to try a bit of a shoulder workout. It's not going to be massively exciting, folks. Probably only going to be like 1 to 2 exercises, but just finding stuff that I can do whilst in this state, and then after the surgery should be pretty interesting. And people with a similar injury can crack on and do the same kind of stuff. I know detached biceps and detached smaller muscle groups quite common in bodybuilding, even though mine was done in sport. So this could probably help you guys carry on, even though you're in a pretty bad way.
Show you what I can and can't do with this arm. So with pressing or anything which involves big movements, I can only really go up to about there. I can only really raise my shoulders up to probably about just under my ear, whereas normally I can go a lot higher with this arm. And as well as I can't hold anything, which is going to put strain on my arm this way, so pronating my arm, because it's going to pull over the top of my shoulder girdle, which is going to affect the bicep and actually constrict it up to the top. So the first exercise I'm going to use is something I wouldn't normally touch, which is a shoulder extension, just using one of these bodybuilder style machines made by Cybex. So I'll show you. I'll be using it on a lot lighter weight than normal, because like I say, we're experimenting at the moment just to see what I can and can't do. I've got a fairly good idea of what I can do, but anything can be surprising. So reps aren't really coming into play at the moment. It's more about keeping tension on the muscle. See, I was only coming up to just below my ear, whereas normally I'll go almost kind of above my head, but that's all limitations from the injury. Halfway through that I felt a pull on my arm, actually on my bicep, right in where the injury is, and I found if I kept my head down and actually engaged my traps at the same time, that stopped my bicep actually coming into play. The fact it's in a bent arm as well, those of you that may be training with the similar injury, that helped a lot, because it almost stabilised the muscle whilst I was training things around it. But yeah, keep it light, slow and controlled, no jerky kind of motions, and yeah, felt quite good. Right, on to the second exercise. Around this machine, I found out I can actually use the shoulder press, which is good, but I can only go about 3/4 of the motion, so I can keep the time under tension with shoulders and stuff, but if I go too hard, I can feel my biceps trying to kind of explode as I'm going. So I'll show you what I can do. So, by the way, for those of you who don't know, this is the one with the detached bicep at the moment. So yeah, quite a light weight, up to about, that's as far as I can go. So if I keep time under tension, I can still train. Now I'm starting to get fatigue in my shoulders, but also my biceps starting to play up. So I'm just giving it a bit of a static hold when there's no pain. Try again, 3/4, not even 1/4 of a rep now. So usually I wouldn't put up with that kind of rep range, but when you're injured you've got to do what you've got to do.